Stay tuned as we take a closer look at the Marvel Legends Yon-Rogg, aka the Star Commander from the Captain Marvel film from the Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure wave. Let's go. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this Yon-Rogg from the Captain Marvel, aka the Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure wave. And this is essentially the Star Force Commander. Now everyone was holding out on this guy as it was the last figure for us to see in packaging, and we were hoping to get some interchangeable heads, as from the trailers it appears that a lot of people are seen wearing this uniform. Different characters, and it's an easy way to give us different figures is just by giving us a few different heads. But no, they just give us this weird space gun instead. So that's very disappointing, as I assume this is Jude Law's character from the film, so it would have been good to see an unmasked Jude Law head at least. But it says Yon-Rogg, which makes me think it's Jude Law character specifically, rather than saying Star Force Commander or Star Force Soldier. But he does still look good. I just wish we had the different options. He does come with the biggest Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure piece, so he is unavoidable if you want to build him. On the side we get a picture of Yon-Rogg from the film, and again it does look like Jude Law's jaw, so I'm assuming it's his character. On the back you get a little write-up, and then as always you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to build the Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Yon-Rogg, aka the Star Force Commander. So yeah, without seeing the film it's very hard to comment on what these guys are like, but I can talk about the figure, so let's get it open. And here we have Yon-Rogg out of the box. Yon-Rogg is such a stupid word, but I'm sure once I've seen the film I'll be saying what a cool word it is, but for now it just makes me feel stupid when I say it. Let's call him the Star Force Soldier guy. So here's the Star Force Soldier guy. Again, without seeing the film it's really hard to get, well, to have any sort of opinion on the particular character. But the figure is fine. The head looks quite big, but it is meant to be a helmet on a head, so I could let that off, I suppose. Doesn't come with any accessories apart from his gun, which I'll get into in a second, and of course the Build-A-Figure piece for the Kree Sentry. So obviously you know the score, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. I will be reviewing the Kree Sentry last. And again, the only other accessory is this gun. So this should fit snugly in one hand, as we have one trigger hand and one fist. So let's try and get that in there. Oh, that is a tight grip, but that's fine with me. And yeah, there he is, the Star Force Commander holding his gun. And he looks fine, as I said. My figure seems a little bit flimsy. I don't like flimsy figures, that's very frustrating. The head pops off easy. So plenty of opportunity Hasbro for giving us different heads, but no, we just got this massive head. Again, if this is Jude Law's character, it would have been good to see an unmasked sort of Yon-Rogg head. It was rumoured that Jude Law was going to be playing Mar-Vell, so I don't know what's going on. Until we see the film, we just don't know. But let me zoom in and we'll take a closer look at this design, because I do quite like the character design. So here we have a closer look, and as you can see, no real detail on the actual skin portion of the face. Maybe a subtle bit on the lips, but the eyes are just a plain white, which are quite bright. And yeah, he does look like he's got a big head, but if you imagine a man's head in there and it's a helmet covering the whole head, then I suppose it makes sense. It's just that for me the proportions are a little bit off. But the rest of the figure looks nice. As always, MCU gets some decent sculpt work. The gun is just plain silver. Again, I don't know if this is screen accurate or not, but no real details. Just a space gun. I don't think it matters too much. He's got like these big cuff pieces, which I'm assuming do some stuff in the film, but until then we don't know. And as you can see, that second fist, that second hand is a fist, and that one is a gun hand. But yeah, I do sort of like the green and black. This bout piece is a separate piece that slides up and down. And yeah, just looks like a Star Force soldier. Looks alright. Looks alright. Again, I'm just very curious about the film now, and I'm sure I'll have a new appreciation for all these figures. But he looks fine. So, not much else to say, so let's get into some comparisons. So here is Ronan, who is going to be in the film. And is he a little bit too tall? I don't know. Until we see the film, I don't really know. But I believe Ronan is meant to be part of this Kree. Maybe he is the leader or the person that's controlling the Star Force team. We just don't know. Here is a Skrull. So these two are going to fight to the death, the Skrulls and the Krees. But yeah, the film seems to be coming together nicely. Let's bring in Captain Marvel. So obviously her outfit is inspired from her Star Force outfit, but she just changes the colour. But we are getting a figure of Brie Larson's Carol Danvers, or Vers as she's known in the Star Force. So yeah, I'll throw up a picture. So yeah, we are getting this outfit in female version. So again, another perfect opportunity that for some army building there, as we could have had male and female soldiers for the Star Force. But it's just that version does come with some accessories, so at least we do get a different character with that one. But you can understand the similarities there with the outfit. But yeah, not much else to say. Let's bring in Nick Fury as well, still holding Goose. I'm still using glue tap, by the way, because he wouldn't hold him on his own. But yeah, I do really like the MCU figures in this wave. And again, I'm sure my appreciation will grow for these when I've seen the film. But you know me, MCU is my bread and butter, so my opinion is biased. But they do look very, very nice. And again, I know people probably ain't very excited about them right now, but when we start seeing those other exclusives and we've seen the film, I'm sure the hype will be real. So I'm going to leave it as that, a nice, simple, quick review for this Star Force Commander. You let me know what you think in the comments below about this figure. Are you getting the MCU figures? Are you skipping this wave? Or are you waiting to see what you think the film is like before you start purchasing the merchandise? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, check out the videos tab. Tons of reviews. And yeah, as always, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. My name's Dan W, and I shall see you on the next one.